Good morning. I wanted to announce the release of Time Sports, the beautiful d66 game. This is an advanced Time Sports soccer sim. This is not compatible with Big Country Soccer Time or Soccer Time. This is its own complete standalone full soccer simulation. It also has a fast results chart as well. So in this, you create players, teams, you set your roster, you set your formations, and you assign your roles or actions to your players. And you use an actual pitch with zones to move the ball around the zones. The players that are in those zones have options to act on the ball when you win the ball. And the game uses the d6 timing. So for those who are familiar with my football game that used d6 to move the clock, and a soccer game, I've used the d6 for a hockey game and soccer game as well. This uses a organic d6 clock to advance time, determine where the ball is at on the pitch, then determine who's in control of the ball, and then whoever's in control of the ball, that particular those players or player in that zone can do a particular thing. And there you have it. And the games can be played fairly quickly. Obviously, it'll depend on how fast the clock's advanced. And I'll be doing a quick tutorial on this. Right now, it's only going to be available in paperback. Depending on its popularity and how many people are interested, I may eventually make this available in a PDF. But it'll depend on whether I reach a certain goal, sales goal. So I have in mind how many I would like to sell before I make these free. Some of them I make free immediately, and then I make a book. Some of them, like Tally Ho and this, I'm going to sell them first in paperback, and when I hit a goal, then I may release them as a free PDF for those who cannot get the paperbacks. But it is a 6x9 saddle stitch, so it's in the same booklet size as Bloodsport games, boxing time bouts, the football, the Time Sports d66 football simulator is also 6x9 saddle stitched. So it has a wraparound cover, has one piece of art in the book, which is the cover in the book, and there's actually two pieces of art in the book. Anyway, and again, you'll need two different colored d66 to play this. You'll need to create players, teams. It does come with a 6-team fictional Division III of the UFF. All of those rosters, those players are made, those rosters are set, those formations are set, and I've assigned roles and actions to those players. They are ready to play right out of the box to learn how to play. If I have time over the next few days, I'll try to do a tutorial so people can see how this version works. I've only really ever created maybe one or two soccer games in the last 10, 12 years. Soccer Time, which is also Big Country Soccer Time, has been the lone standalone soccer, my one real soccer game. And I enjoy it. I've been playing it, oddly enough, over the last few weeks. But it came a time where I was like, I really would like to see the ball move around the pitch, and I would like to see all the players and their abilities play a role. And so that set me down to work on this. And ironically, working on 1-0, which is a free EGE game, I made 1-0 because I've been in the soccer mood. So I made my EGE playtesting Tally Ho and Gladiators, and that led me to get those done while I was playing Big Country Soccer Time. Ironically, as I was doing that, I was thinking about OGE for a soccer game. That's where I made 1-0 quickly and released it free so people could see how you could do that. Meanwhile, I was working on this d66 version. And over the last couple of days, I've finished up the rule book, and I have finished up playtesting, and I think it is fantastic. Again, it's nice to have a game where all of your roster and how you set your formation and how you assign roles or actions to those players And then, of course, they're only active if they are in that zone, and they're only active if they win the ball. So if the defense wins the ball, whatever players in that zone can take an action on the ball. If they don't, then obviously the other team's players in that zone can take an action on the ball. So if you're in a defensive zone and the opponent's offense wins the ball, they can shoot or cross or pass. Midfield, you're going to pass or dribble. And on defense, you're going to clear, tackle, stop, or pass. So you get an idea of how that system works. So anyway, it is my most detailed and in-depth soccer game I've ever made. It's not really like any of my other games, even though it's in the Time Sports catalog. It's in the Time Sports catalog because it uses D6 and d66. It also has a fast results chart. Instead of using letter grades, it uses number grades and unit values. So you add up your player ratings. That creates a unit value. So if I'm running a 5-4-1, I add up all my 5 defensive players. That gives me a defensive unit value. And that unit value will come into play against opposing teams' offensive unit values when they're attacking. But anyway, when you're playing the fast sim game, you're going to add all those. You're going to add up certain numbers, and that's going to give you a rating for the game against your opponent. And that's going to give you a ratio number, and that ratio number is what you're going to roll to try to score points or try to score goals in the first half and the second half of games. So you can also play games in a matter of seconds, too. So anyway, I wanted to share this because I've been quietly working on this while wrapping up Tally Ho, and then I got sidetracked with showing how you could use the 1GE engine to make 1-nil. Meanwhile, again, 1-nil for what it is. It's a management game. So 1-nil is a management game. This is, again, you move the ball around the pitch and you still manage. You still got to set your rosters. You got to set your actions, your roles. You got to set your formations. There is not a specific career aspect. So when you get to the end of the season, there are no rules for aging players. There's no rules for trading or transferring. You would have to create your own league rules and your own career rules. It teaches you how to make players, make teams, assign roles, assign actions, and set those rosters. I don't endeavor to show you how you could continue on. That would be something people could easily decide to do that with a salary cap or a money system or whatever. But that was not the goal of this. The goal of this was to create an actual soccer game we can play. You could play head to head by setting your lineups, setting your matchups, setting your actions, your roles, and then each player rolling dice. But it's obviously a solitaire game as well. So anyway, long story short, I'm very happy with it. Again, I won't have a chance to play it on the tabletop till my book comes in. But I may do a little tutorial video showing kind of how the game works. So, all right, everybody, have a fantastic weekend. Good day.